Guys, today we actually making two things. We do make applesauce and we do make apple cider vinegar out of the scraps. That is just my second attempt to make apple cider vinegar, and last time it didn't work out that great, so let's try it again together this time. Let's get started. So first we're gonna cut our apples, and all that really is cut them open to see the bad spots. Getting sure the core and the bad spots are all out. Like that. Do that with the whole apple. And then I run them through the juicer. An apple press would be better, but since we don't have an apple press, the juicer it is. I only show you one because I have a whole crate of apples back there, and I'm probably gonna do that for 4, 5, 6 hours, and I really don't want you to have to see all that, but that's basically how we're gonna do it. I leave the skin on since I only choose them. Put the good spots in the bucket for the apple cider vinegar. The bad spots go in the compost, especially the ones that have worms on it. Theoretically, a course can go in apple cider vinegar, but I don't want to have no worms and stuff like that in there, so the bad spots go completely out, and only the good cores and the leftover after the choosing, skins and stuff and flesh that is left over after choosing, are gonna go in the apple cider vinegar. Sorry for the light, guys, it's already pretty late, but now we have to choose in a big pot and put it on the stove. All we do right now is having it on medium so we can have a slow boil. We don't want to have hard boil, just a slight boil. And then when the boil's ready, we boil them for 10 minutes and then we can strain them. And after 20 minutes of canning, apple juice is done. It's still now overnight. So I'm gonna label them and put them in a pantry, and then I'll show you what we do with the apple scraps. So here we do have the scraps and the stuff I filtered out of the juice. You see the insects like that already, so we do need to get something done with that before it's getting nasty. And we're gonna make apple cider vinegar out of apple scraps. Means there are some cores in there. Normally I'd put the peels in there, but I didn't peel those apples, so that kind of stuff. That's the leftover from the apple juice. So what we're gonna do now is getting a measuring cup and put water in here till it's just a little bit floating, and count the cups. So let's do it. Two, 4, 6, pot. One more batch. So we have 14 cups of water in here. For each cup of water, we need 1 teaspoon of sugar. So 14 cups, 14 teaspoons. Let me get that out quick. The camera didn't work. I did stir the sugar in a little bit, put the plate on the top so the big chunks of staying in the water, so it's not too nasty. I do now get the lid and meet you upstairs so we can make it ready for sitting. It is a bit dark, so it's hard to see, so you want to have the apple cider vinegar for the first pot in a dark warm spot. That's why I put it in our upstairs closet, but sorry, pretty messy. So you can see here I started another batch the same way about a week ago. Probably gonna have to get a weight on it soon, so probably a jar of water. So that's the second one. We let them sit here, and for about maybe 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more, and once we're ready for it, I'll make another video and show you what we do next. But that's all I have for today. I know it's a lot of preserving and canning and not a whole lot of gardening and emergency preparedness and stuff right now, even though I think for being ready for emergencies, having your own food and preserve your stuff. Oh sorry, the light, get a little bit over here. Having the food preserved and having your own garden is really important. If you ever can't go to a store, you have some food on the shelf, so I think that's part of that. Plus it's just the fall season where it's a lot of canning and preserving. There's going to be a whole lot more crafting and fishing and hunting soon, things like that, once the harvest of the garden is over. So stay tuned for that. If you like those kind of videos that are coming up or just did, show me. Well, with liking, subscribing, commenting, tell me what you want to see more, what you want to see less, and I try to make that happen. And till then, I see you on the next one. Stay prepared.